Amara stood frozen in the hospital hallway. The sight before her was almost unreal. The two people who had destroyed her childhood, standing before her now as broken reflections of who they once were. Uncle Bayo lay on the bed, frail and struggling to breathe, tubes running from his nose, eyes heavy with regret. Beside him stood Auntie Ijoma, her shoulders bent under the weight of time and guilt. For a moment, Amara felt like the scared little girl again, trapped in that dark room, begging for someone to save her. Her heart raced, her palms trembled. All the memories she had buried came rushing back like a storm. The nights she cried into her pillow, the fear, the rejection, the hunger, the loneliness. But she wasn't that girl anymore. She was a woman now, strong, successful, respected. Still, her voice shook as she whispered, Why are you here?" Ijoma stepped closer, tears welling in her eyes. "Amara, I didn't know what he was doing to you. I swear I didn't. I thought you were lying. I thought—" Her voice broke. "I was wrong, my child. I was blind." Amara's heart twisted. The anger she thought she had buried burned again. "You threw me out," she said quietly, her voice trembling with controlled pain. "You sent me to the streets. I begged you to believe me, but you chose him." Tears streamed down Ijoma's face. "I know," she whispered, "and I've lived every day since then in regret. My husband lost his job. We lost everything. It's like God was punishing us for what we did to you." Amara turned to the bed. Bayo's eyes met hers, weak, fearful, desperate. His lips quivered as he tried to speak. "Amara, I'm sorry. I was a monster. I can't undo what I did, but please, don't let me die without your forgiveness." The words hit her like a stone. Forgiveness? After everything? She wanted to scream. She wanted to walk out and never look back. But something inside her refused to move. It was as if her mother's gentle voice whispered in her heart, "Bitterness is poison, my daughter. Forgiveness is freedom." Her eyes blurred with tears. She took a step closer, standing between the man who had hurt her and the woman who had abandoned her. For years she had dreamed of this moment, not out of hatred, but out of the longing to be free. She looked at Bayo. "You stole my childhood. You took away my peace. For years, I hated you. I thought forgiving you would make me weak. But now I see—" Her voice cracked. "Forgiveness isn't for you. It's for me." Bayo's lips trembled. "Does that mean you forgive me?" Amara hesitated. The air was heavy with silence. The nurse, watching from the corner, turned away, wiping her eyes. Finally, Amara whispered, "Yes, I forgive you." The old man closed his eyes, tears slipping down his cheeks. His breathing steadied for a moment, then grew weaker. With one last exhale, he was gone. Auntie Ijoma gasped, holding his hand and crying out softly. Amara stood there, numb, her heart pounding in disbelief. It was over. The man who had haunted her dreams was gone. But instead of satisfaction, all she felt was peace. Ijoma fell to her knees, sobbing. "I don't deserve your kindness. After what I did to you, I don't deserve to even stand before you." Amara knelt beside her. For a long time, she said nothing. Then she took her aunt's shaking hands and said quietly, "You were supposed to protect me. But I've learned something. Hurt people hurt others. I don't want to be like that. I forgive you too." Ijoma broke down completely, her cries echoing through the ward. God bless you, Amara. God bless you. Later that evening, Amara helped arrange Bayo's burial. She paid for everything, not out of duty, but because she wanted to close the chapter properly. She even made sure Ijoma had a place to stay after the funeral. That night, as she sat alone by her window, she thought of her parents. She imagined her mother smiling, her father's proud eyes, and whispered, "I did it, Papa. I forgave them." The moonlight touched her face gently. It was as if peace itself had wrapped around her. Months passed. Amara continued to grow her foundation, one that helped abused and homeless children find safety, education, and hope. She became a voice for the voiceless, using her story to heal others. During one of her public talks, a young girl asked her, "How did you forgive someone who hurt you so badly?" Amara smiled softly, her eyes glistening. Because forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing not to let your pain control you anymore. The moment you forgive, you take back your power. The audience rose in applause. Some cried, some prayed, and somewhere deep inside, Amara knew she had broken the cycle of pain, not with revenge, but with mercy. Years later, she visited her parents' graves for the first time since she was a child. She laid 2 white flowers, one for love, one for forgiveness. "I made it," she whispered, "and I'm finally free." A gentle wind rustled through the trees, carrying the scent of peace and the promise of new beginnings. The end. Like, subscribe, and follow for more.